Okay, now tell me what those were again.
Okay, so yeah, last June, my numbers was, my total cholesterol was 228 over 200.
Okay.
My HDLs was 48, and they should be over 60.
Okay.
My triglycerides was 130. And I don't really know what they should be, but yeah, 130.
Mm-hmm.
My LDLs was 154. That was June 2018. Okay, so then I started keto December the 5th of last year, of 2018.
Got it.
Yep. And so then, I joined the community. I joined TAP and got more insight and information and got more discipline, learning about intermittent fasting and just following your protocol, your program. Yeah. And went on June 3rd, 2019 to check my numbers ever since I've been a part of the program.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry. Let me go back. My weight in June last year was 213. That was my weight. And so now let's fast forward to a year later with approximately 5 months of keto. My weight is 189.4. My cholesterol is 210. So it has dropped 18 points. My HDLs is now 56. So I'm 4 points away from the 60 that it should be. My triglycerides is 70, and they were at 130.
Wow.
My LDLs was 154, and this is the bad cholesterol. They're now 140.
Wow. That's amazing. Especially the triglycerides. That's the one you're concerned about, really. And when you talk about cholesterol, you want that to go down. And looks like all your numbers are headed in the right direction. And because today the idea about cholesterol is a little bit different in terms of high cholesterol being totally bad. But definitely the ones you want to look at is your triglycerides being lowered, which looks like that is like cut in half almost. And then your LDLs, you want those to really understand your LDLs. You need to get like a more granular report that talks about small and large. But,
okay.
But still, overall, it looks like you've improved those numbers. So that is awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. The doctor was like, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. Just like, don't stop. She was like, because she thought I was 25 years old. And she was like, no, you're 41? Oh, this is amazing. At 41 years old, and these are your numbers, especially with your background, with your parents' background, with your, I guess your race and all this different stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So I am like highly encouraged. I couldn't wait to get these numbers because I wanted to see, because the concern that I had was, man, I'm eating all this fat, right?
Yeah.
And something, again, this is just a concern. I'm eating all this fat, and what is going to happen to my cholesterol? My cholesterol has actually come down.
Yeah.
The cholesterol has come down.
Yeah, man. I am so happy for you. It's very much like when I went to get my numbers checked the first time. He was looking at it and everything. My numbers actually had gone up. My LDLs, I think, had gone up. And but my overall risk had gone to like a 1.9%, in terms of cardiovascular risk. So I was like very, very low. And so he was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing. Keep doing your keto
doing.
lifestyle. So yeah,
Keep doing.
that's why we do this, man. We gotta reverse the curse.
You got to reverse it. And I forgot to tell you, I did an A1C.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did an A1C, and my range, average glucose was 97, under 100, so that was great. And I was 5.0, so the range is 4.8 to 5.6. I was 5.0.
Wow, that is excellent.
Right in the middle.
That's
So
excellent.
no diabetes.
And so before you were, had you been diagnosed as pre-diabetic or diabetic or anything before? Or?
No, because I kept getting the snapshot ones. I kept getting those snapshot pictures where you just do your blood real quick and they just check your blood sugar that day after fasting. And it was always high. So it was a 121, 119. It went down to 97 at one point. And it was like the doctor said, what you need to do, my doctor at work said, you need to do an A1C just so that they can get the average, and then that would tell you. And so I got it, and 5.0, right in the middle.
Awesome. Yes.
So I appreciate it, sir. What you're doing, man, is absolutely accurate, for real.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. So that's awesome. And you're doing it, right? So I'm just providing the guidance, and it takes the folks who are part of the program to actually execute on it and implement the protocol to get the results. And so, thank you for actually following through, doing what it takes. And one of the things I'm very excited about is that it's not a difficult thing to do, right? And because the food that you kind of make up your own meals, just make sure they have a certain macro in them, and they still taste good, and you have good substitutes and everything, right? So, and you figure that piece out, with a little help. So.
Yeah, and the other thing is the community is really, really what's helpful. You have to do this thing with other people. Because for folks to hold you accountable, where you see people doing it, you don't feel like, man, I'm starving. But it's like we're not really starving. It's just like, Then, one last comment and I'm done, brother, I promise.
No problem.
The intermittent fasting, man, it was just like, that was such a revelation because I didn't really think and realize, how much we just eat constantly all day. And it's like you are not giving your pancreas time to rest. It's like you literally are overworking it, and it's constantly going and going. And it's like fasting is a part of what God wants us to do. It's like give your body rest.
Yes, and that is such an important element. That's the piece that we are missing a lot. Is that we've been trained to just constantly eat. We got all these highly powerful foods. And if you're not eating a meal, you're throwing a snack in your mouth, and it's not necessary. You're just doing it because you're used to it, right? And that's what you've always done. And so your body's like, hey, it's kind of like when you smoke, your body wants a cigarette, right? So now when you eating all this sugar, your body wants a donut, right? So you just give it to it. But yes, that's awesome. That's some good stuff right there. I'm very, very excited about the results that people are getting. So that's ultimately what this is about, is reaching out to more and more people to say, hey, we don't have to go on medication. We don't have to keep increasing in our weight every year. We can make a difference. Stop eating so much.
Yep. Stop eating.
and here's a way you can do that and be satisfied and be healthy and be whole again, right? So that is what it's about. Yes.